Yo guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another Splitgate video on the channel. Today we have a settings guide, but basically I'm going to be showing you the best controller settings for Splitgate, so you guys can improve your skill and how good you are in game. Obviously the buttons that I show you will be different if you're on PS4, since I'm actually playing on Xbox controller, and if you're PC I can't help you with the keybinds and stuff, but I can give you a few settings that you guys can change to help your game. But just before we get into the video, I just want to say, if you are new to this channel and want to see daily Splitgate content, tips and tricks, guides, gameplay, Splitgate info, all of that stuff, anything Splitgate, then just please consider subscribing. It's completely free and you can change your mind at any point. And also, if this video does help you out, then please consider dropping a thumbs up, as it helps get this video across YouTube. But anyway, let's get right into the video. Right, so here we are in the Splitgate menu, and just going over to the settings tab in video, we have the FOV. You want to put this at max. It obviously allows more stuff on your screen. The stuff, if you were playing on like 80 FOV, you wouldn't be able to see things on the side of your screen, but whereas having it on max, you can see things around you, and it improves your spatial awareness in the game. Accessibility, here we have colorblind. I've left this all on default. I mean, it's up to you. If you are colorblind, obviously change it. But I mean, some people, I know other games like Fortnite, people change it, and you can see the colors changing, but I think default is just the best. I don't really want to mess around with colorblind. Colorblind mode intensity 10, that doesn't really matter because it's on default. Going into gameplay, you got your input device. If you are wondering how to change to keyboard and mouse and console, literally just click this, keyboard and mouse, boom, you're on keyboard and mouse. But controller, I am enable blood. You can have this on. I've got it on. It doesn't really make a difference to me, but I know some people it can. I don't know, there's blood all going across the screen, so some people don't like it, so they'll turn it off, but that one's up to you. Kill cam, this doesn't even matter. I've just got highlights only. Moving on, mouse and keyboard. I can't help anyone with this because I'm not a mouse and keyboard player. Keybinds, I don't know, search up a video on YouTube. I can't help you. Controller, though, this is where I'm going to help you guys out. So invert look and vibration, we have these off. Vibration, whoever plays with vibration is just a psycho. Who wants their controller to be vibrating every second? No one. Exactly, to turn it off. We got the two horizontal and vertical sensitivities. These start on 5 as the default, but this is basically whatever you prefer. So if you like a high sensitivity, turn it up. But what I recommend doing is going 5. So it's on 5.5. I don't know, maybe rise it to 5.5 and 5.5 for vertical, and then just slowly rise it by 0.5 until you're playing on something comfortable, something that you like, that's going to help you improve your aim. Mine's 6.5 now. I might increase it to 7, I don't know, but the setting here that also impacts your sensitivity is acceleration sensitivity. So basically what this is like you're turning. The more you turn, the faster it will turn, basically. So it speeds up as you turn more. I think everyone plays with this on 5, the max, because it allows you to just turn quicker, get flick shots, get behind you. It's just very helpful in this game, and I recommend it. And then the last two, or the last 3, we have the 2 dead zones and the zoom sensitivity multiplier. I've left these on default. To be honest, I don't really want to mess around changing them, because for me, I think I play perfectly fine with these settings. And then moving on, if you press right trigger, we go to the controls. So they did add the customized bindings, but I haven't messed around. No, I've just left the settings. But yeah, I haven't messed around with any of this. I've just left it on default. We obviously have recon, airborne, all of this stuff. Bumper jumper. Some of these are good. You'd have to search up though. But because I know a lot of people crouch spam in this game. And obviously with default, crouch is B. People put it on right stick. People put jump on left bumper. But you can customize this to obviously what you like. But I just keep it on default, since coming from a lot of other FPS games, I think default definitely suits me well, and I play the best on default. In the audio settings, depending on how loud you have your headset and everything, I mean, this is up to you. I've turned the announce volume down, and while on the topic of this, I'm going to turn it down more, because literally all the announcer talks about in this game is literally oddballs, man. Like, oddball received, you know, king of the hill captured, no one cares, mate. I know what's going on in the game, but this guy's annoying, so I've definitely turned it down. I would recommend turning it down. Yeah, it just it helps my rage levels. Ambient volume, I've heard that putting this to 0 can help because it removes unnecessary sounds and helps you hear footsteps, but I've left this on 100. I haven't really spotted a difference. Music, I've turned this down to 0. I usually play with Spotify on, so it's up to you. Gameplay volume, always keep it on 100 if you want to hear footsteps, and the master volume will just be all of these put together, basically how loud everything is. This is up to you. Change that based on what you like, what sounds the best. Voice chat, if you want to use voice chat, like if you're playing ranked, using voice chat to communicate between different consoles, turn it on. You can change the volume here, it's up to you. In the UI section, this is where most of the settings comes into it. So subtitles, I have that off because I didn't even say anything in this game. It probably just pops up with the announce, like oddball stuff, and I do not want to see that, so I've turned it off. Damage numbers, people have this on, some people have it on. Some people have it on, some people have it off. I think it's good on, because if you're hitting a shot with a carbine, 30 damage, you hit them again, that's 60, you know that they have 40 health left. You have to be able to do maths for this, but it's easy maths. So 2 hits with a carbine body shot, that's 60, and then you know that you can melee damage them, and it also helps learn damage of guns to help you obviously combine a melee into it to get faster kills. Show low ammo warning, definitely want this on, because you want to know when you're getting low on ammo, so you can switch. Okay, now crosshairs, this is where it is the big boys. So obviously, if you didn't know, you can actually change the crosshair for every gun in Splitgate. You can change the colour and everything, but starting off, we have show sprint crosshair. But I'm going to go into the training range and show you exactly what this is, so I'll come back when I'm in the training range. Right, so I'm in the training range, and I'm just going to pick up like an assault rifle here. So you can see my crosshair is the circle with a dot, and when I sprint, nothing changes, right? If I go into my settings, the UI, we actually put on show sprint crosshair. You can see it turns into a triangle when you sprint. I would definitely recommend not having this on, because no one wants their crosshair to change into a triangle every time they sprint. Because having it off, you have the same crosshair all the time. You know, like you get used to your crosshair better, and then it will just help you in game. So that's why I recommend turning show sprint crosshair off. It definitely improves your game. Now the crosshair color, I've left it on white. People do put it on yellow. It's quite hard to change. I don't know why they didn't just have like a palette of colors. You pick a color, you have to change all the red, green and blue stuff, but I wouldn't recommend putting on anything like red or black, since the game is a very like red and black. I don't know, they use a lot of red and blacks, and blue as well for the portals. You just don't want blue. I'd say yellow or white. White obviously default is very nice. And then the enemy crosshair color, you want this on like red, because I can't really show it, but like if there is an enemy behind an enemy portal, like let's say there's an enemy behind this portal right now, obviously it's my portal, there can't be. If I was looking through and there was an enemy there, you'd see the crosshair change red. So there's basically having it turn to red, you know, like okay, so there's an enemy portal that I'm walking, it's turned red, I know there's an enemy behind it, I can shoot, get the kill. So I definitely recommend putting that on red. And then here we get into all of the different crosshairs. You can see all of mine are circle dot, right? They all come with their defaults. We have like default for this, it just looks weird. I would definitely recommend choosing these yourself, and when I say this, I definitely mean it. Like, choose them yourself, don't search up best crosshairs. Pick something you're comfortable with, go through in the training range, I don't know, try out different crosshairs, see what you like, see what's best, and then when you find the one that you feel comfortable with, the one that makes you have the better aim, pick that one. But yeah, I definitely recommend either going into game or the training range like I'm in right now and just practicing them. And this portal humming is annoying me, but yeah, I'd recommend definitely picking them yourself. But then in privacy, we've got crossplay. If you are getting destroyed by keyboard and mouse players on PC with better FPS, you can always turn this off, but I find that some of the keyboard and mouse players aren't even that good and I can beat them, so I just leave this on. But that's always there if you feel like you are getting like literally destroyed and you just want to play against console players. Anonymous mode obviously makes you anonymous. Hide player names, I don't know why anyone would really have this on. And then party chat only, I don't even know what that is. But yeah, that is literally all of the settings, the best controller settings that I recommend using. So hopefully this video did help. So guys, that is all for the settings guide. If you have made it this far, then thank you for watching all the way to the end. And like I said at the start, if you are new, you want to see daily Splitgate content, all types of Splitgate content, then please consider subscribing. And if this video did help you and you guys like these settings, then please drop a thumbs up. But that is all for today's video guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.